Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of 4 Mugs 1 Mic. I'm Chris.
I'm Jamie.
Kate.
And this is the show where we bring you the hottest gaming news.
Stop. Just stop.
Corey started it. Blame him. I'm just going to jump into it because we've had a lot of news recently. Well, since the last podcast especially. And one of the highlights of that news for us, I think, is that the Division 2 got announced.
Yeah, enjoyed Division 1. It was, we actually played quite a lot.
It was fun while it lasted, yeah. I liked it, but it kind of we lost momentum on it.
It got to the end game and we're just like,
there wasn't enough end game at the time when the game came out.
There is now, apparently.
Yeah,
but it's like, I
don't
want to go back to it. Or we're going to just wait for Division 2, where it had it all in anyway.
But you hope that
hopefully.
You hope they'll not have that issue in
I think this time around, I think they'll be infected in it. Because everyone thought that...
Isn't that the thing, though? Everyone's already infected.
No, but when they showed it at E3, I remember they had the really obviously fake setup, everyone playing together, oh my god, there's a chest over there.
Yeah, everyone using those fake voices.
Yeah, but then, you remember there was, something moved across the background, and they were all oh my god, what was that? And it led everyone to believe that there was infected.
Well,
and
if you remember, the end of the story of Division 1, the person that made the original infection, which is basically just a bad flu, killing people, but they escaped, remember? You didn't actually catch them at the end.
I don't even remember.
I don't even remember.
Don't remember that?
I did it.
Me and Jamie played it a lot more without all you guys.
Yeah.
So we probably got further than you. But I don't know, I think...
Back when your PC was actually working.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
But yeah. I enjoyed it. I liked the Division 1. I thought it was cool.
I'm quite surprised they announced it so soon. Out of the blue.
Is the movie legit?
Apparently, but then again, Ubisoft look at the success rate of their movies. Assassin's Creed wasn't great.
That's because they focused too much on the real world, not enemies.
There's that.
And it wasn't about anyone from the game.
It was bad. It wasn't great.
And it had scary.
It had little moments that was fun, but the rest of it just wasn't great, to be honest. But the Division meant to star Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'm 100% for
this. Yeah.
That's why I like the Division, but
I can't see that making a good movie though. To be honest, I can see it making a pretty boring movie.
It depends how they do it.
Don't put a downer on this, Chris.
I just can because it's like.
What if it's like The Raid?
Oh.
See, I've never seen The Raid.
You haven't?
I know.
Chris.
Let's start the podcast. Shame, The Raid.
Ring a bell. Shame.
Yeah. Shame. Shame on you, Chris.
Shame on me.
Great film.
I know, I've heard it's on Netflix.
There's 2 now as well.
This is the right
The second one's not quite as good, I don't think.
They never are.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
It's not a movie podcast. Yeah, Division 2. I'm quite shocked that they announced it before E3.
They just dropped it out, didn't they? Yeah. Casually.
I just turned my phone. I was like, Division 2 announced. I'm like, what the fuck?
Division 1 was successful enough for them to make another one.
Oh, I expected them to make another one. I expected the announcement to come at E3, just not now. It's really weird that it came
I guess because they know before E3 it'll probably get leaked anyway.
A lot of stuff gets leaked for E3.
So they'll just...
Yeah, either that or they want to get it so it's
themselves.
Like they're the big news.
Yeah.
Whereas if they announce during E3, it's like...
Going to get overshadowed
by something else kind of thing, I guess. Yeah.
I'm hyped. I like number 1. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
See, I've wanted to go back to number 1 for quite a while, but it's just like now the number 2's announced and it's probably coming this year. Although that's probably going to get delayed.
I can see this one being sort of not necessarily a new game. I can see it being a built-up version of.
Well, I reckon you're going to go to
Destiny 2 was of Destiny 1.
I'm not expecting anything amazing.
Even then, there was shit missing that was added in Destiny 1 that wasn't in Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I think the less said about Destiny, the better. So.
But
apart from Cade and his chicken.
Yeah, that's good. That's the best part.
Yeah, literally. That's the only
I think they'll expand on because it's just New York and only a certain part of New York.
Still quite big. It's still pretty
it was still pretty big. I reckon they'll expand it to different.
It might not even.
It might not be New York.
It might not even be in America this time. You don't know. I mean, Ubisoft's not American.
No, they're French.
French.
Are they Canadian?
They have a studio in Canada. In Canada. Is it Montreal? Is it no Montreal? Is it one? Where's the Canada French speaking bit?
Toronto?
No.
That's what I know. That's what he was about to say.
No,
that's
not
me.
Toronto.
My degrees in psychology,
Let's know in
not
the comments
geography.
because I can't remember.
My geography is not the
No.
best. So.
I don't know. I'm
Um,
excited for it, but I
yeah.
don't think it's going to be anything particularly like
Guess we'll find out at
amazing.
E3 now. won't we?
Well, yeah,
I'm
they
so
said,
hyped
there's,
for it.
they said there's going to be a gameplay reveal at
That's
E3.
cool.
So
Yeah, but do you know what? It's going to be the same.
yeah, no, you know what? I think Ubisoft have learned from their mistakes.
No. Do you know what it'll be? It'll be exactly like the Division 1 gameplay where it shows all this good shit, looks amazing, and then there's just less in the actual game.
Could be a Watch Dogs. Remember that?
Yeah, exactly like that. No,
the graphics were
they
great.
did that with Division as well, just
They
not
did
to
it with
quite the
Rainbow
same
Six
extent.
Siege too.
Yeah.
I think by now they've learnt their lesson that they're the people that are known for that, so maybe they won't do that.
Well, you'd hope so.
Wow. EA have never learned.
But then again,
After
all
these years.
Ubisoft's E3 conference last year was on point.
It was the best
from what
one.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. You did, obviously, Kate, because of the last announcement. But
Cried. Like, they're crying like...
hopefully we see more of that this E3. I don't think we will, though.
To be fair, E3 last year, apart from Beyond Good and Evil, was a bit rubbish, really.
Yeah, it's a bit meh. Compared to the other
E3, you always have a year that's amazing and then a shit year, and it always goes like that. And this
So
year,
that
amazing
year,
year,
this year,
it's all good,
it
yeah.
always goes like that.
But yeah, there's other announcements as well. You got Call of Duty coming out this year again, guys.
New
Oof.
Black Ops 4. Yeah.
Who would have thought that, guys? But
Zombies 4.
yeah, basically. You know what? Black Ops was good. I like the Black Ops
I've never
games.
played any of the Black Ops
They're
games.
probably one of the better Call of Duty games.
Last COD I played was Advanced Ward.
The one with Kevin Spacey.
Which one's that?
Yeah.
Press
Yeah, that
F
one.
for respects
Kevin
one.
Spacey one, yeah.
That was shit. I haven't touched a COD game since.
I was thinking about getting Call of Duty World War 2 and then apparently it was not great, so I just...
No, it's apparently okay. It's just not...
It's not as good
not,
as
it's
the
not
old
as good as the
World
old
War
World War II one.
At the end of the day, it's another Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like FIFA. It's another FIFA. What do you expect?
It's true.
It's got a different number on the box. It's the same game.
But I like the...
Wake up, people.
with Black Ops, they always have a good campaign. Like, the story's good. And I might consider
Too short though, usually.
But yeah, but...
It's because they spend all
They're
that money
cinematic,
getting...
aren't
They spend all the money on their advert getting famous people to advertise it, and then they can't afford to pay for the game.
And then they're not even in the story. It's like,
Yeah.
apart from Kevin Spacey.
That was a
Can't really
mistake.
put him in now. Unless Call of Duty takes a different turn. But now Black Ops expected it really because it's that's because
every year.
they've
They
got
have
3
one a year,
studios
don't
and
they?
and it's that studio. The people that do Black Ops, it's their turn.
Yeah,
So
they
it
have
makes sense.
1 year, don't they?
Yeah.
So,
But it's funny. I can't remember the release date, and I forgot to put it down on the list.
oh,
But
well.
I do know that it's because it's purposely missing Red Dead Redemption 2.
I bet it is.
It's coming out a bit earlier than usual to miss Red Dead Redemption 2.
Because Red
You know
Dead
that's
would just
why.
blow it out the water.
Exactly, like you
Yeah.
don't want to come out. No game wants to come out when that comes out. You want to at least leave 2 weeks in between that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
And
say
anything
2
else.
weeks.
Just stay out of that month. But I think the month it's the same month still.
It's got a pre-order already on games.
Of course it has.
Galore,
Probably on a
Galore,
pre-order. It's 2 years ago.
The 12th of the 10th, 2018. So that's quite a way, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's normally November. Like early
Yeah,
November.
it's about a month earlier, so what?
Yeah.
And it still might get pushed back, you don't
But
know.
what's her name? Red Dead's late October, so that makes sense to get it out of early November.
Yeah.
You want to get it out before Red Dead.
Yeah.
You know, they're not very similar.
November's after.
I know. That's why I'm saying they're bringing it out in early October now.
Ah, okay, yeah. I was going to say, I was about,
I
what?
thought that. I was like...
No,
Really?
they're
So I'm
bringing it out
pretty sure
now.
November's after October.
They're bringing it out now in early October.
Yeah.
To
I think you said November instead by
and
accident.
then October.
Yeah.
to avoid early November where
Yeah,
Red Dead's
yeah.
coming out. So that's a wise move.
And Sense was finally made, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
November is after October.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
But yeah,
my
that's
days.
another announcement that was pretty much expected. Like the Division 2, I suppose. Everyone expected that coming at some
They
point.
just didn't know when.
Yeah.
Unlike COD. Just
Yeah.
every year.
One of my favourite announcements that come out of the recent Nintendo Direct, and I went a bit mental about, was Smash Bros. Is coming back, and it's a new Smash Bros. It's not
I'm
the
really
port.
shocked about that. Because
Are you?
I
Before it
thought
be a
we were
port?
going to get the Wii U port.
And me.
100%.
I thought it was too early.
there.
I thought it was too early for another one, and just throwing it like out there. It's like new one, and it's coming out this year as well. I expected 2019.
I hate to be that person. And like I know, I enjoy it. It's alright. It's fun. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but like you're like it's a new Smash Bros. But at the end of the day, it's going to be exactly the same as all the rest, but with a few new characters. Like
yeah,
it's not a complicated game. Like for all you know, it's the Wii port with 2 new characters, and like this is a new Smash Bros. Man, this is new.
No, they do add new mechanics, funny enough.
Like what?
Different moves.
Press a different button to punch.
But that's
different maps.
That's
maps that change.
No.
Stuff like that.
You could get the Wii one out.
Didn't that happen in Total Warpath?
Link gets a new skin now because it's Breath of the Wild Link instead of the other Link.
Maybe.
It's not exactly new. Doesn't make it new.
You'd probably get Mario with his hat now. Cappy, yeah.
Bowser's rabbit wedding planners.
Oh no! Don't put them in there. Rabbids. I could actually see that happening now. I just thought about that. Bayonetta's going to be in it.
Bayonetta, but
she can't be now because she's like a Nintendo thing. They're not going to take her away.
I hope not.
They'll take Pac-Man away probably,
Why?
which is unfortunate because he's not a Nintendo property.
So what?
So he's a guest character for the last one. So they normally take the guest characters away.
So who's going to be the guest characters for this one?
Well, skipping ahead, Crash Bandicoot, the remaster, is coming out on the Switch.
It could be.
So on July the 10th.
What if they do something crazy and completely unexpected, like they get Master Chief or something?
You know what? They got. They did have what's his name. Metal Gear guy. What's his name? I can't remember his name now.
He was originally.
on Nintendo though. That's true.
Did you hear it?
I can't remember.
You hear him? He's got. What's the Metal Gear man?
I've never played a Metal Gear game.
That's your fault. That's your problem.
You know, while I was waiting for him to come on Thingy yesterday, I started up Metal Gear Solid 5 meaning to play it. I just got to the opening cutscene, and then he goes, "Oh, do you want to play it now?" I'm like,
sorry, Jamie. I want to play something else. Just built my tea all out.
That's
what you get for not playing Metal Gear.
It's going so well.
Kojima's going to come around and punch you in the face.
But to be fair, the VR was fun, so
yeah, we had
But that's later though. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I reckon Crash is a definite.
Lady Crash.
Coco.
Yeah. Well, she's just Crash, isn't she? In a way.
There is another one. I can't remember.
The sexy lady.
The sexy Crash, which is really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. That is. Yeah, it's like furries are having a field day there.
Don't judge.
Chris is having a field day.
I'm not a furry. I'm really not a furry. I'm not into that. Don't judge anyone who is, but I'm not into that.
Anyway, speaking of Crash, it's coming to the Switch.
Yes, it is.
July 10th.
Yeah. Happy days. You know what? That kind of game makes more sense on the Switch.
Platformers are perfect for the Switch.
Yeah, basically 3D platformers or even 2D platformers, just cartoony games, perfect for the Switch.
You know what else
that
would be
should bring
perfect
Terraria to Switch. Fucking great game.
Have they not already? I feel like they should have.
Terraria. Yeah. No, that's Xbox and that is actually on consoles and PC. I think.
I feel like they probably already have, or they're going to. I feel like that's been an announcement.
Great game. It's actually got proper multiplayer as well. It's not quite like Minecraft. It does have like it's a lot more structured. It just has building elements. It's a lot more structured. It's more RPG-ish. Like
that sounds good.
It is actually. It is worth getting. It's just it might be a little bit difficult on the controller to play. Maybe.
I'll have to try it.
But
if Crash is coming to the Switch, I want Spyro on the Switch.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Because if Crash gets it, then
Crash is also not just coming to the Switch; it's coming to Xbox as well.
Really?
And PC.
Oh.
So
that's weird.
Because the year contract it had with PlayStation is up.
It's been out a year.
Yeah. Like well, July the 10th is a year and a bit, but because it came out June the 30th.
Do you have to make me feel old?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So it's been out a year. Still ain't completely doing it. Because
you're having difficulties.
No, well, yeah, it's harder now. Or I'm just worse.
Shitter.
Well, I wasn't going to say shitter, but okay.
I just went there blunt straight away.
But I reckon apparently the rumours are that Spyro's got a year exclusivity with PlayStation, and then it's going to go on everything else.
That suits me fine.
So what I'll probably do is sell my Crash on PlayStation and get it on Switch. Because I prefer to play it. I prefer to play it on that.
The trouble, the thing that annoys me about the Switch is
they get the games later.
Like you're holding off. You're like ukulele. I wanted that on the Switch, and I held off buying it when it came out on the Switch. It's like 50 quid on the Switch, £14 on the Xbox, and it's like, well, no one's going to pay. If they have the choice, no one's going to pay all that extra money just to play it on the Switch. The Switch needs to pick its ideas up. It's okay bringing out boxes and, like, you know, ports of the Wii U games, but they need to actually get some proper new games on there as soon as.
Everything. I mean, they've got loads of ports coming up. They've got Little Nightmares. That's coming on May the 18th. That's a good game for the Switch as well. Like, I enjoyed that. I still haven't played the DLC, but that all comes on the Switch version, which is good. Yeah, you don't have to pay extra for it. You got South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
Not the first one, which bothers me. So, like, you'd think they put both on.
Sticky Truth's first one, ain't it?
Yeah, you'd think they put both on, but
I don't feel like that's a game.
You know what?
Good for the Switch.
I have one problem.
I don't know. They do need to sell games for the adult audience.
Yeah, that's just.
Yes, but Jamie, they censored it on fucking console. Yeah. So whether it's going to be censored, I assume it's going to be even more censored.
They censored it on console.
Well, they censored it in Europe on consoles, but not on PC. Yeah, I know. It annoyed me. Not, you know, I couldn't see the anal probe scene in the Stick of Truth because it censored it for me.
Mate, it's really cheap on Steam. Just buy it on Steam.
I've got it on Steam.
I played for it already, but it makes me wary of getting it on console again. But again, there's not going to be a sequel apparently anymore because it's too hard to make.
Really?
Yeah, they don't like doing it apparently. Trey and what's his name? The other guy. Matt Parker.
You said the second one they're great anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, I haven't finished it because it's not as good as the first one. And I went straight. I think maybe I just got fatigued because I went straight from the first one to the second one. And maybe I'll go back to it eventually. Maybe I even go down Switch. You know. But like, it's one of them. Like, it's too much of the same. I just got bored. And it hasn't changed it up that much.
Oh my gosh! No, I just literally just realised all this talk of the Switch. I was in the middle of a level. I'm playing it. I was going back on the coach, and I put my Switch into sleep mode.
Oh no!
And it's been on sleep mode for like an entire...
You know what?
I hope it lasts
quite a while.
I don't want to do that level again.
I hate when you do that, yeah.
I just realised all this talk of Switch. I'm like, did I tell you?
Straight after this podcast, you're like, really cheers.
Gonna have to run like... Okay, well, if I have to do it again, I have to do it again.
We've also got more information about Mario Tennis Aces. Now, no one else on this so far, or even out of that group, is hyped about this game, apart from me.
I didn't even know it.
I like tennis games just generally.
I'd rather just go and play
I also like Mario. But yeah, so would I, but you know, I'm not active. I'm not a fit person.
You could be.
I could be, but I'd rather sit at home and play video games and play tennis on my Switch. But
perhaps I'm not a true gamer because I'd rather actually go play a proper racket sport than play it on a console.
Yeah, but I'm better on the Switch. I can do well on the Switch.
It's not real.
We always lose the balls and have to come back, Jamie, remember?
Yeah.
Let's play tennis.
True.
We ran out of balls and we had to...
We could always go hire a court, an indoor court, and play that.
I'd be up for that.
Or badminton indoor court. I'm afraid I'll probably smash it all, but
yes,
you know.
Well, look at this says fighting talk. I was quite good at badminton. It's like one of the only sports I excel at.
I was alright.
Anyway, this isn't a sports podcast.
He turned it into one more mentioning a tennis
You mentioned
game.
tennis?
You know what?
You mentioned tennis.
You know what? Mario Tennis.
It's fun.
When they showed the trailer and there was more to it than just standing games of tennis, that's cool. Am I going to pay for it? No.
There's a story mode, there's different types of shots, there's lobs, there's all that lot. You can play with the motion controls like Vita.
The 3DS gets Luigi's Mansion and we get Mario Tennis.
Why can't we get Luigi's Mansion on the Switch as well? It doesn't look great on the 3DS though. It looks basically the same as it did. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be a remaster.
I found my 3DS.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to use it.
Got all the Professor Laytons.
They need to stop bringing out games on the 3DS and bring them all out on the Switch.
They are stopping soon.
Yeah, to be fair, they are stopping. Like when me and Corey watched the Nintendo Direct, they did the first 5 minutes on DS and then the rest was Switch. So they know where their target is, I suppose. But yeah, there was loads of others announced on the Switch. We're not going to go really into detail about all of them. Undertale was one of them.
Like the anime?
No. Like the game.
I got excited then.
Not the anime. As far as I know anyway. Unless there's a skeleton in it. I don't know.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
There was a port of Toad's Treasure Tracker or something like that from Wii U. Apparently that was one of the better Wii U games.
Not that anyone would know, because no one had a Wii U, apart from Corey.
Exactly, he never used it. He had all these games still in like the packaging. So
you should have took them back unopened.
He sold them.
That Skeleton Man. The skeleton.
Oh, I don't know. Then it might be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. But yeah, loads of others. Nothing really. The
anime sushi game where sushi.
Oh yeah, there was
a
random sushi anime game where sushi. I can't say sushi. Sushi was like
disappeared from the world.
Disappeared from the world, and then how the world copes without sushi.
So the world has no rice. The world has no sticky rice.
Yeah, it's. I don't get it, but you know.
What kind of anime is it?
I don't know. Normal.
Is it like? No, like
the cartoon kind.
No, like you know how like Persona has legit proper nice looking anime cutscenes. Is it like that?
As far as I can tell.
No
in
way.
the trailer anyway. The gameplay don't look great.
What's it called?
I don't know. Sushi something? Don't know. I actually don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
But we've also got a load of release.
Sushi Striker, it is called.
There you go.
Okay then.
Because it didn't look great.
The gameplay does not look great. It looks like a mobile game.
Facebook game.
It literally, I was just about to say that it looks like a Facebook game.
But
can't use anime to draw me in and then tell me it's a Facebook game. Sorry.
Persona's gameplay don't look great, and then it's anime that's good.
Shut up.
Same.
Don't chat. Don't.
I'm sure. I've heard the game's great, but it doesn't look great at first glance.
You stop that now, Chris.
No, I want to play it when I eventually get 80 hours of my life free.
And the rest.
There was other announcements not related to the Switch. Detroit Become Human's got a release date, May the 25th, which makes me think that Spider-Man's coming sometime in September. Because they're going to try and space it out. But then again,
I would imagine
God of War's April, Detroit's May.
God of War's April?
Yeah.
We ain't got long for that now.
No, we haven't.
I imagine that
maybe it's June for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's going to drop around Infinity War. I know it's not in the universe and all that.
They can't put it all out in May.
It's gonna want to ride off the hype.
I'd say June then. I'd say they want to miss Infinity War because I don't want people getting confused that it's related to the film. It's not.
See, now I think the total opposite. I think they want people to think
I'd say get it after. I'd say June then, to get it just after the film. Makes more sense. Because people are like, oh no, we can't go see it in the cinema anymore. Where's some more Spider-Man? Or whatever, I don't know.
What?
Is that what people do?
Oh. After I finish crying, maybe I'll look into the Spider-Man game. You know what though? It's not going to be Tom Holland, so it's not good enough.
Did you see the God of War PlayStation there now?
It looks sick.
It looks really good. It looks
nice.
It's like finally PlayStation have actually made a good looking special edition.
They do make really terrible
for special edition consoles unless they're cheaper than buying the normal one.
See, the way I'm looking at it, like my Pro sounds like it's about to die, and I've cleaned it out and everything, and it's still fucked.
You actually properly took it apart.
Yeah.
Like you've actually had all the screws out, had the lid off it and everything.
I don't want to kill the warranty. So.
You won't. Well, is the warranty's up in it now?
No.
So you haven't warranty in it?
No.
It's 2 years, isn't it?
2 years.
We got it on like the 18th of November.
Well, as soon as that warranty goes, I still have that same PlayStation. I am taking it apart and looking into it, but I can clean the fan without taking it fully apart and breaking the warranty sticker thing, so that's all good. But I've tried all that, still making a fuckload of noise, still sounds like an aeroplane engine. So if a good special edition PlayStation comes out that I actually want, I would get it and trade it in for that. Now I was looking at this God of War one, but I'm hoping, because Spider-Man's a PlayStation exclusive,
and it's owned by
Sony, they'll bring out a PlayStation. They're bound to bring out a PlayStation Pro
or
special edition.
Or we go on eBay, we type in PlayStation.
Okay, do you remember when you last put a sticker on your PlayStation Pro?
It destroyed it.
Yeah, it melted it off.
I had a nice Overwatch skin, and it just curled up at the sides. But that could have just been a fault. That could have just been a fault with my one.
No, I reckon it's the heat from the PlayStation. My PlayStation gets hot.
Every console I've ever owned, like I had a Bayonetta skin on my Xbox 360. I had like a skull and rose theme on my original.
I like that.
PlayStation. It was either that or Resident Evil one, but I didn't like the Resident Evil.
You had both. You peeled one off to put the other one on.
No, the Resident Evil one was just like biohazard signs and there wasn't any with Leon, so I didn't buy it, so I had the Skull and Roses on instead. But the skins are really cheap, they're like 99 pence from China on eBay.
Yeah, but if you need to get a
why they curl up, because you buy them.
No, that was that one. I've never had this. The Overwatch one was the only one I've ever had a problem with. All the rest of them has been fine.
I can see why they curl up, and you can see where they're curling up is where the PlayStation gets hot. Your PlayStation doesn't get hot, does it, Jeremy? Is yours alright?
It gets warm, but it doesn't get really hot.
Like you can touch it and it's hot.
The trouble
so that's not a good sign.
The heat sink inside must be clogged with dust.
Probably, but I can't do shit about it yet. So as soon as I can trade it in, game's going to get a shitty broken PlayStation.
Was your PlayStation on the floor at one point, running? Used on the floor?
You know what it is in this house? Cat and dog hair.
Yeah.
True.
That's the worst.
Was there a Final Fantasy PlayStation?
No.
Why not?
But I'm waiting for the Spider-Man PlayStation that's bound to happen. That looks sick.
Only special edition console I had was the Halo 5 Guardians Xbox One.
You sold that.
And that was just because it was cheaper than buying the normal one.
No way.
There's
yeah, buying it with the game, buying a normal one and the game would have been more expensive than buying the special edition.
It's mad.
So I was like, okay, I'll buy a special edition.
To be fair, special editions should be cheaper. Because if you want to encourage...
They're cheaper than what your console was originally when you got it.
If you want to encourage people to give up, especially a Pro, which is pretty new, if you want to encourage people to give up the Pro...
If I trade...
And a lot of special editions... Which special edition came out after we had Pros and it wasn't a Pro?
Yeah, I hate that.
It was a Minecraft 1S, wasn't it?
No, because I remember, whatever it was...
That annoys me too.
Whatever it was, me and you were on about getting one. And then we realised they didn't do it in Pro version. Was it the Battlefront one?
Yeah, the original one was good.
I think it was the Star Wars
It was the original
one.
Battlefront one. The second Battlefront one was shocking.
Yeah.
Just two stickers.
Oh.
Rebel and Empire one just shoved
Battlefront was shocking in the first place, but let's not go on about that.
They probably put more effort into the PlayStation than they did the game.
That's none of our business.
But we also got another release date. For Xbox this time, and that's State of Decay 2.
Actually, PC as well. Get it right.
Oh yeah, well, okay.
Which one's this?
Play anyway.
I always get confused about
comes
the
out
zombies on.
May the 22nd.
Is this the motorbike one?
No.
Is this the
We'll
rip
talk
off?
about that in a bit.
Is this the rip off of Left 4 Dead one?
No.
No.
You think it is, but it's not.
Which one is
State
it?
of Decay.
It's...
Don't you remember?
Jamie, repeating the name's not going to help.
If this got announced at E3 in the middle of the night, then I don't.
It's the one where when you die in it, your character dies permanently, and you then play another survivor that's in the camp.
In all the E3 trailers, they had all the exact same zombies in Left 4 Dead.
No,
it's that one, isn't it?
Yeah, they didn't show... The trailer wasn't great. They didn't show what the game properly is. I've watched a 25-minute video of gameplay that IGN released this week. It looks amazing. Like the co-op, 4-player co-op, looks like it's going to be super fun.
Is it Left 4 Dead though?
No, it looks better than Left 4 Dead. And that's blasphemous saying that. It looks more fun. Like, because you're not just killing zombies. That's part of it.
Well,
it's not all of it. That's you basically you're getting
building base up
build a
to
base,
survive
basically.
and all
You
that.
find a base, building a base,
Collecting survivors.
That just sounds like a lot of unnecessary
building a community and
effort.
stuff like that.
Well, no, it's not, because when one of you dies, you then have to play on other survivors you've collected.
Yeah.
I don't know.
and your character that dies comes back as a special zombie.
That's
It's like a boss.
You can play the first one, which is only single player, but you can play the first one on Xbox Game Pass.
It's not that great,
Ooh.
the first one.
You know what? I tried it. It was alright.
It's okay, but
It gives you the general gist of what the
only
second
on
one's going to be.
Xbox.
Yeah, but you can get it anyway because you get it with my Xbox Game Pass.
Do you have to pay for live?
No, because you already have my live. Remember?
Okay, if I don't have to pay for it,
Because Microsoft make it so that can happen. So, GG. So you didn't even have to pay for live or Game Pass. I just pay for it all apparently. This is how this works now.
That's good. I was going to pay for the Crunchyroll account.
Yeah, that's true. Don't do that though.
Don't get Crunchyroll,
It's
it's
broken.
terrible. It's broken. It never works. Boo Crunchyroll.
But yeah, that's all the new announcements and of games and.
Are you going to get Detroit the day it comes out?
I'm gonna see what the reviews
Is
are.
anybody going to get Detroit?
You know what it is? It apparently from what I played and from what I've seen, it looks really good and it looks like what Heavy Rain looks like.
Heavy Rain, so.
But then there's Beyond Two Souls, which is in between, and that was terrible. So I'm waiting till the reviews come out.
No, do you know what?
because it could be one of the other.
You can't compare them two games, Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls.
Exactly.
They were so different.
The same people, though.
Yeah, no, but like the demo we played of this new one, Ejects, it's 100% exactly like Heavy Rain.
That's good then.
Beyond Two Souls,
they realised their strengths.
It was just, it wasn't good.
Although apparently this Detroit is getting a lot of controversy because apparently their studio, I can't remember what the studio is called now, but they apparently don't treat their work as well, and they're getting investigated. Santa Monica. Santa Monica's God of War.
Is it? Why am I thinking Montreal?
Go okay.
I'm gonna Google it.
No, I feel like you might be right there.
Why am I thinking Montreal?
What's it called again?
Detroit Become Human. Just look up Heavy Rain, people. But they're getting investigated. Whether the allegations are true, who knows? I mean, you can't until
Quantic
Dream. Yeah, that's it.
And published by Sony.
Yeah, Quantic Dream. Then.
But
they're getting investigated. And you can't really, because it's allegations. Until they're proven, you don't know whether it's true or not.
Heavy Rain is one of them games that it feels weird at the start, but then you get used to it, and it's amazing. It's such a good game. There is a few bits in it that's never really explained, but you can get over that. It's a great game.
I've honestly never played Heavy Rain.
Oh, you should play it.
Neither
it's so good.
I've seen bits
I got in like so deep. Corey was like, "You need to play Heavy Rain. You need to play it." And I got the collection from Game for like £15.
You don't want to get a collection, just get the one.
And then I started playing it and I couldn't stop, and I was messaging Corey like, I need to know, man. I need to know who this murderer is. And you just play it, and the ending, it's so shocking, and you're there like, oh shit. That I feel like Detroit's very similar to it. But saying that, I'm like, I don't know if I want it day one.
It's not that. Well,
I'm not going to get it
out yet, unless the story gets spoiled on the end.
My plan was waiting for one of you guys to get it, and you can lend it to me. But no one seems to be really infused about it.
I'll probably get it on PC, depending on how cheap it is on PC. That's the thing.
It's a Sony exclusive, so you can't be doing that.
Oh no, okay. I thought it was out on more than PS4,
Sony
but
exclusive.
Well, I guess I'll get a PS4 then. Not on release day.
You know what? The thing is, we're getting a lot of these release dates now. May seems very crowded.
Yeah.
It's alright. May's my birthday, so...
Yeah, you're
wow, there you go.
But like, it just seems a bit more like with State of Decay coming out a couple of days before. I'm leaning more towards.
I'm just so worried. Like, there's nothing. Like, I don't want State of Decay. Like,
yes.
I do you know what I want? I want the Devil May Cry HD collection.
It's coming out soon.
And just leave me alone with that
until
Kingdom Hearts comes out. It's out this month.
Till Kingdom Hearts comes out.
Yeah.
So like 5 years down the
line. Yeah,
I'll
be like standing at my PS4 like, when's it coming out?
You're standing at your PS6.
Yeah. Just there like.
Yeah.
It's been 84
it'll be called something
years.
else then. If you like that video and want to see more like it, then click this playlist button here. If you happen to want to subscribe to us and check out all our content, then click this amazing sexy button right here. Look how enticing it is. You know you want to click it. And if you're already subscribed to us, well then you are already an awesome human being.